So, the subject of this video is Joey. This isn't Joey, this is Poopy. Joey is the cockatiel on my head whistling. You doing, Joe stuff? It's a pretty boy. Pretty boy. You a pretty boy? Pretty boy? Yeah. He's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy. Poopy has just landed on the camera, so I think he's about to stick his face in front of the lens. I'm trying to video Joey. So, Joey... Oh. Everybody's trying to land on me. We got Joey and Charlie together at the same time. Joey and Charlie are, of course, cockatiels. Charlie is a standard grey cockatiel. And Joey, as you can see, he's got a white face. You gonna get off my head so I can video you properly? That was Charlie. For some reason Joey's defending my head at the moment. Oh yeah. Makes it hard to video, yeah? Yes it does. Makes it really hard to video, yeah? So Joey knows the most different whistles and things there. And he can kind of talk, but he doesn't do it very often, and it's very hard to make out what he's saying, but he does say something along the lines of pretty boy. A couple of other things which I can't even remember off the top of my head at the moment. Joey seems to be the friendliest. He's the most interactive bird here in the Pheasantasium. Every day when I come out to feed them, he's always the first one to come and land on me. Followed by Poopy. So Poopy's currently sitting on my shoulder. Joey's on my head. So we have 5 cockatiels. They're all males, and Joey, as I said, came with Charlie. We bought the pair of them. It's an interesting story actually. My wife and I went to an aviary in the north of New Zealand, and they had a cockatiel aviary there. Hey, Chester, he's a pretty boy. Yeah. Come on, whistle. Pretty boy? You a pretty boy? Pretty. Can you see yourself on the screen? Yeah, you're a pretty boy. Yeah. 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 Just telling everybody about you. Yeah, pretty good. You keep ducking down like that, I can't see you. Yeah, you pretty boy, Joey. Where you going? There you are. I'm getting a bit close. You picked a good day to play out for the camera. Yeah. Oh, is it starting to rain? Yes, so, as I was saying, Joey and Charlie, we got together. We were up in a cockatiel aviary up north. There had dozens and dozens of cockatiels in it, and my wife fell in love with a cockatiel that was in there, which was very friendly, like Joey here. And its name, it was a white-faced cockatiel, and its name was Joey. And so after spending a bit of time with this bird and my wife deciding she would love to take it home with us, we were about 5-hour drive from home, staying in a hotel, and we decided we could buy this bird. What's doing, baby? What's it doing? I'm on scratch. I'm trying to tell a story here. Yeah, so we inquired about this particular bird, and unfortunately it was a pet, and so it could not be sold. And then unfortunately a few days later we went back, and the bird actually ended up escaping because somebody left the door open and didn't realise, and that particular bird got away. Anyway, so upon getting home, I went on Trade Me, yeah, you too, which is a New Zealand auction site, kind of like eBay, and I started looking at cockatiels, and I saw a white-faced cockatiel called Joey, and I thought, what? No way. That is just too serendipitous. So it was just like it was meant to be. And so I contacted the person, and we went around and we picked up Charlie, who's sitting up. It's hard to get this in shot. It's Charlie, whose original name wasn't Charlie, but I'll tell you about that in another video. And Joey. So we got Charlie and Joey from someone who, it wasn't her bird, she was a vet, and somebody had wanted to get rid of these birds, and so she took them and had them for a few weeks. And so we got the two of them in a big cage, which Straubs lived in for a while, eating my shirt. And I think they were 120 New Zealand dollars for the pair of them and the cage and everything that came in the cage, and some food and blah 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 blah. Hey, don't bite my face. Which is 120 New Zealand is about 60 pounds, or I don't know, probably about 80 to 90 US dollars. They're both hand tame, and they lived inside the house with us. I think it must have been winter when we got them. They stayed inside the house with us and flew around in the house each night, and very tame and friendly, until it was warm enough for them to come out here into the Pheasantasium. Hey, Joester. Hey, yeah. Hey, you're biting at me. Trying to give you a kiss. Hey, naughty bird. Go back to chewing on that. So yeah, that's how we got Joey and Charlie. That was, how many years ago was that now? How many years ago was that, Joey? You remember? They weren't the first cockatiels we got, they were the second pair of males that we got. But I can't remember how long ago it is now, I'd have to look that up. Anyway, so that is the story of little Joester. I call him Joester. I don't know why. Hey Joey. Destructive mood, yeah. He's the only cockatiel that loves to come and just sit on you and not expect food. Usually the others come with food, but Joey will come and just sit on you no matter what. And often when you offer him food, he doesn't even take it, he just wants to sit on you and have human company. Don't ya? Yeah. So that's Joey's little story. I don't know who's going to be next. Who's going to be next in the line of stories, Joseph? Yeah? Who? Who do you reckon? Should we do Charlie? Or Poopy? Ow. Don't like you doing that. Don't you like me talking about you? Telling everybody about you? Hmm? What are you doing, Leela? Okay, Joey, you've had enough of you? Okay, Joey, you can say goodbye now to everybody. One last whistle. No, not gonna do any of them. Okay, say bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you tomorrow, Joey.